Hello, Marita. Thank you so much for taking time for having a little conversation about bodies.
Hi, Simone. My buddy is like, all excited.
Yeah. So I was thinking to just ask you if we can have a little chat about bodies, because is it 2 weeks ago where you were in such intensity with your body and we had a chat and unraveled the most different and magical thing, actually.
Yes, 2 weeks ago. And thank you, Simone. You really helped me out tremendously. And it was also having the beautiful conversation. And what was so joyful was you had no like point of view. You were asking me questions, to get me out of my head and to help me expand and find out, well, not find out, but discover what is greater and where it was actually all coming from.
Hmm.
And at the same time, healing my body, but healing the earth.
Yeah, that's what I'm aware of. Like our body's showing us energies. And it's often so easy to go to the label, this is this, and then ask from, I have this pain now, what do I have to do? Which looks like a question, but you started from a conclusion because you already went to pain instead of, hey, body, what is that?
Yeah. And it's like when and it's when we include the body and then we include the earth and then we just expand and it's just like what comes to you and your awareness, and it can be so simple
Mm.
and magical.
Mhm.
And it can be like so quick, and then you kind of like skip away laughing because you're like going, oh wow, cool, like what else can I contribute you to? And then, hey earth, what can you contribute to me?
Yeah. And like in your case, it was like it was so interesting because like there were, and that's the next thing. Like sometimes your body shows you something, and we're oftentimes looking like for the one thing instead of like it sometimes is a cocktail of things that your body is showing you, and it just all comes together and like, whoa, okay, let me digest this. And so like, okay, cool. Ah, one part is having a conversation here. Oh, one part is I'm aware of this. Oh, one part, and I guess the biggest part was the earth. And then I had a sense like, oh, there's growing pain. Like and then you told me about, yeah, I'm not sure if you would like to speak about what actually showed up, what your capacities with the earth are, or what one part of that is.
and 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 you probably would be able to help me more to remember it because I was just like going through it and being it. But I do remember it was part of the ice
Yeah,
down
I
in
ask you,
in
is your body like, do you have capacities, or is your body showing you how icebergs grow? I have a co-facilitator today. A cat is with me. So,
Yes.
and with all that pain, that was the moment for you where you're like, what? But that brought you that energy of acknowledgement, like, wow, your body is, or like you are co-creating something with the earth, and there is that intensity of growing pain, which the earth growing ice, which is like, wow, how cool. I mean, we all just hear
Mm.
how the ice melts around the globe, but then there is all these weird and different capacities we have, and we only can acknowledge and access that when you go to question and curiosity, right?
And true, and it was almost like a book because there was all these different chapters that we were going through, and you were kept on questioning me, and then I'd get the energy, and then there was like more, and then there was more, and then there's more, and then you come to something. And even after the call ended, I sat with it, and then and I was destroying and uncreating all the point of views that people have about the icebergs. And I was like, in the water and the earth, and I was like, oh wow, cool. So it was just kept on doing that, and it was bringing me to more of an awareness to like, yeah, connect even more with the earth, connect even more with the body, and get into the question even more.
Mm.
And I was in a locked spot, so as even, okay, who can help me here, who can ask me questions? And we just, it was beautiful. And yeah, and yeah, it's beautiful.
Hmm.
It's just the question. I just love these questions.
And I have such a curiosity of like, okay, what are bodies like? What are we capable of? And sometimes when you ask, like, what am I capable of? What are my capacities? You always look to the, am I good at singing, drawing? Like, it's like we might have very weird and different capacities, like growing icebergs. Like, and it's not the only thing. Like, there's one thing. And to me, it's like, it's about time that we go to that very different fields and be curious of what is true for me, even if no most people will say like, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. If you're one, like if you're listening to this and like, these ladies are crazy, that's fine. It's not for everyone. But if
yeah.
you listen to this and like, OMG, I knew there should be something else possible. Like if there's a lightness in your world, consider it. I have set up a creation like transform your body because I wanna contribute to all these bodies having all these issues, all these energies showing up, and you just go like, ugh, can I have a break, please? Yeah, maybe the break is to really become curious and what is going on? What is true for me? Like if I'm total honest with myself and allow the weirdest things to show up and actually also allow someone else to ask you a question, to allow someone else to contribute to you in your body. Because that's also sometimes we think we have to, yeah, handle everything out by ourselves. But hey, in oneness, there are others that are desiring to contribute to you and your body for more ease and joy and glory.
Absolutely. And it's like expanding our awareness, and it's not like limiting, like I was limiting myself, and then I was getting the pings, and it's just like when I get pings more and more with my awareness, okay, take a second and ask the question, like, what is this? Just to like expand it and not sit with something, not sit with the pain for a while. It's like before it even expands even more and getting into deeper questions. And it's just like it's us taking the time for us to take that couple of seconds to just see what that is and ask a question. Take the time, take the 5 seconds, the 10 seconds.
And lean in and not back away. It's like, I guess most of us have learned when something is intense to dim it down or to run away from it instead of like, what if that what we call pain is maybe even you, the being trying to get in?
It's like knock, knock.
You're like, you are asking for me, I'm here, but let me in and don't block me out all the time. Like what if that's, yeah, there's a variation of energies, like, and everything is infinite, and we have, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, the world goes in all this craziness, but at the same time, there's all these magical possibilities and energies, and like wherever, like it's on us where we put our intention, and like
Mhm.
whatever you're asking for, wherever you put your energy in, that's where it grows. So now if I go to struggle and problems and ugh, then I put there my energy and there it grows. And if I was like, okay, cool, thanks, that's an awareness. Where would I like to invest my energy? What would I like to see more of in the world? And I would
Mm,
like to see way more possibilities, way more nurturance, way
mm,
more communion with bodies, way more co-creating with the earth. Like that's true for me. Like I like this planet is so beautiful, and I'm like,
yeah.
what are we co-creating with it? And oftentimes it's not a cognitive thing. Like our
Mm,
beings did come and embody in that time. What if that was not a mistake? What if there is a knowing you have in be, and is it
mm,
time to access all of that and use it to your advantage and explore
yeah.
more?
And what I've also like lately, if I ask a question and if I don't receive my answer right away, it's not wrong. And sometimes we just need to expand and also make sure all our walls and barriers are down, known, unknown, hidden. But expanding and giving the space to the universe to come and show us, deliver a message, go brush your teeth and you'll get a response, have a shower. have a cup of tea, and it's just be like, oh, go walk on earth, be with earth, go talk to a plant, and then you'll get an answer. It's like, it's just not the same way we were taught, but it's like, and then it's not wrong. It's when the answer is there, we receive the answer and acknowledge it.
And it can have so many flavors. Like sometimes it's an answer, and sometimes there's just an energy that is not even defined. And I guess
Exactly.
that's when we miss when the response comes, because we have decided how it should feel and look like. And if it's not that way, it's not there. When, wait, is it true that this request is not responded to? Oh, it is. Like, hmm. And that's what I'm like for the last few months, I really come more and more to that space of acknowledgement of it's not that I have to define it, but like, what have I
Mm,
asked for? What have I become? Okay, acknowledge that. And from that new space, what can I ask for from here? If
yeah.
I pretend nothing has happened, first I'm lying to myself. I'm also cutting off all the receiving, and not just for me, also for everyone around me. Like I'm facilitating a lot. And if I don't acknowledge the gigantic change I'm opening up for me and others, if I don't allow that energy to really be acknowledged and grow, I stop not just myself, I also
Mm,
stop everyone else and like, wow, that's not kind. So, okay. Had putting that on
mm,
my remember it, please. What can I acknowledge now? Like, and sometimes a day is so full packed of change is like some days look like very active and some days look like I have done nothing. And I go to bed like, wow, I changed universes today. Like it's not to put in form and structure. And I guess
yeah.
bodies are just showing like they're so magical and always giving us the information like, hey, there's something going on. That's oftentimes all
Mm,
there is. There's something going on. Okay, cool. What is going on? Good.
yeah.
Okay, awesome. Can I
Hey,
assist you with something?
exactly. Yeah. And it pinged me when you said the word kindness. What would it take for us to be kindness to ourselves and also to earth
Hmm.
and to everyone? But kindness is just like a beautiful part that to include in our journey.
Yeah, kindness is one of the elementals and opens the door to magic. So, like, there's a different world opening up with the choices we make. Like, we have the choice if we choose to be kind or if we choose to be in judgments or in
Mm,
frustration or whatever. And I know, like, if you're frustrated, it doesn't look like a choice. It's just like, what? And what
yeah.
if it is a choice? Like, and that's what I like. Oh, Nikita. What I like to play with to really, who would I like to be? Like
Mm,
with everything, I have the choice. If I go to bed in the evening, like, am I happy, proud of my choices today or not?
yeah.
And it's not from
Yeah.
the judgment, like, oh wow. So if you recognize yourself, like how you choose against your body, okay, is that kind to my body? No. Okay, what difference can I choose? And the cat is demanding food here. I get it. Like you're talking about kindness. It would be really kind if you can give me some food now.
What kindness. And what contribution is the cat being on this Zoom with us?
Yeah, he was asking for that, huh?
So I'm grateful for all his energy also.
Hmm. So thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time with
you.
me. And I wonder if you listen to this video, like what contribution can this 6 month be for you and your body? And what if it's not about figuring it out and solving a problem? What if it's really like discover the magic that you be and that your body all along would like to get your awareness to like, hey, you're not
Yeah.
normal. You are a different creature and you creating with the earth, and even others are not, doesn't mean it's not there for you. Like our
Hmm.
body, like your body is your first creation and there is no reference. Like it's your creation. What are you gonna do with it? So
Exactly. Thank you,
I'd love to play with all
Simone.
of you guys, and thank you so much, Marita. And yeah, what else is possible? Thank you.
Exactly. Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank you.